Hi there, welcome to my show, Tete-a-tete with Vaishnavi. Well, this show is about people who have gone against the norms, the accepted norms, gone against the tide, and proved themselves in alternate careers. People of substance who have believed in their dreams, chased them, and fulfilled them. People who have faith in God and in themselves. I'm starting my first episode with an international renowned illustrator for children's books, Sangamitra Dasgupta from Kolkata.
Twice nominated for the Padma Shri, Sangamitra has illustrated for most of the children's books authors around the world. Her book has been showcased in the Miami Museum and she is working for the Obama Foundation and has featured in the Avenue magazine Calgary.
She is one who has stood against the traditions and norms of people around her who expected her to follow the line, but she believed in her dream to become an illustrator. A great inspiration for thousands and thousands of people out there who also want to pursue alternate careers and professions but are always discouraged.
So here we are with the internationally renowned illustrator, Sangamitra Dasgupta. I request you to put on your screen.
Hi,
Hi Sangam, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm fine. Welcome to my show. So glad to have you here. You to say something about yourself. So I would like to start with where were you born?
I was born and brought up in Kolkata.
Okay, so you're a Pakka Bong, as we call it in India.
Yes, Pakka Bong.
Bengali.
Bengali.
Wow. So tell us a little bit about yourself. How was your childhood days?
As I told that I was born and brought up in Kolkata, so my whole school life was in Kolkata. I studied at Jadavpur Vidyapit and then I pursued my graduation and post-graduation both from Jadavpur University, the same campus. I was like a very tomboy, and my mother and father both, they always have the tension that every day one of my teacher will always complain that she did this today, she did that today. It's like complain and complain and complain. And I also love to play football and cricket and also kite flying.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, like that's totally going against the accepted norms.
Yeah.
Yeah, how a girl should be, how she should live, or what are the things that she should prefer.
In fact, till class 10, I was having short hair. After class 10, when I was in 11, I started to grow because my mom told me, okay, no, now this is the time to grow your hair. So yeah, that's also.
You're an international illustrator now and you're known in your field.
Mhm.
So before becoming an illustrator, what were you doing?
Before becoming an illustrator, as I told you, I was working as a teacher. That was my part-time job, and I was also doing this illustration side by side. So
Okay.
yeah, I joined there in 2017 actually, when I was doing morning time I was giving to the school and the evening time I was giving to this illustration field.
So was it like the school, being a teacher in the school was more because there was always a pressure for you to, do that?
Yeah.
And in the evening was your passion being fulfilled to become an illustrator.
Yeah.
So you are a rebel with a cause.
Yeah.
We can say that.
You want to add something? I just want to add something here. But still, somewhere in India, this profession, especially the illustration and graphic designing, people always have the tendency to ask how much he or she is earning per month. They are judging people by their earning.
So true. My next question is, who and what inspired you to take up illustration?
Like age 5 or something, I started doing illustration for school magazines. Actually, I was doing work for school. Yeah, school magazines. Every year, school magazine, wall magazine. There has to be 1 or 2 pictures which has been illustrated by me till class 11. So it was like that. So and then when I was in doing my graduation, there are some of my friends who saw this in me, and they actually insisted me to go and take a proper admission at Arena Animation and take a proper course certificate from there so that I can get job in the near future.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. So, did people initially discourage you?
Every time they are always saying that इसमें तो कुछ नहीं रखा है. What is this? A person has to be like doctor, engineer, or teacher, or something like, or you can be working at the IT sector like as TCS and all. But they never see this as a proper career.
Everybody has a value, no matter how big or small your profession is.
Exactly.
But you would not have got this much recognition in that field as you got today as an illustrator, because you believed in your dream, you believed in your passion, and you followed it with full integrity and with full dedication, right?
Yeah.
So, was there a lot of hard work that went into this?
I took so many projects, I had so many works, and I need to finish them before the deadline. So I need to work more than like the normal hours, 8 to 10 hours.
So how do you look at challenges?
I love challenges. I really love challenges. If somebody is telling me that you can't do this, then I have to do this, and I will show this at अगले कुछ दिनों में. I need to show that those people के चल देखो मैंने करके दिखाया.
Wow. Okay. You need to have this particular, passion in you. Okay. You take challenge. You take your setbacks not as a setback, but as a challenge.
Yeah, absolutely.
So did you have any setbacks in the beginning?
Yes, I faced so many rejections. मेरा first job था only for 7 days. Can you believe that? Only for 7 days. Because
that's very good information for those who are listening and who feel sometimes discouraged when people initially tell you can't do it, you can't make it, it's not there in you. But when you believe in your work and you believe in yourself and you believe, of course, in the higher, authority of God, and you pursue what you believe in. So this is what happens.
My first job was as a graphic designer. उनको लगा कि your designing skills are not up to the mark and you are not doing so good. So I think within 6 to 7 days मेरे को resign करना पड़ा. ठीक है. And after that I searched for so many jobs. मैंने बहुत जगह पे interviews दिए, got the rejections. एक दो जगह पे मैंने काम भी किया, like samples भी भेजे. And then one of my known friend, आप बोल सकते हो, तो I was just working with her and she was paying me so less मतलब she was paying me like 8 or 9 rupees per image. तो मैंने वो भी काम किया. मैंने कुछ और कंपनीज के साथ इलस्ट्रेशन का काम किया जहाँ पे मेरे को मिल रहा था 25 rupees 30 rupees पर इमेज करके ऐसा. And today I am getting almost like $500 to $1,000 per page.
Wow. That's amazing. That's an amazing story of success. Now I want to ask you one more question. Something that you would want to change in yourself.
That is my anger issue. My anger issue. Sometimes it likes go uncontrollable. Sometimes.
I think that's everybody's anger issue. That's everybody's issue.
Exactly.
Anger.
Exactly.
That's something that we all struggle with in our life. So I believe we all need to change that. Advice to people who have dreams to take up this or any other alternate stream of profession. What would be your advice to them?
I would say कि first कुछ साल, first 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, you might face fail, but rejections, failures, everything. But always keep that in mind. Just work on your things, improve yourself, improve your works. मैंने क्या किया था, मैं अपना पोर्टफोलियो ज़्यादा बिल्ड कर रही थी. आई वॉज लुकिंग फॉर अदर आर्टिस्ट स्टाइल, कौन सा स्टाइल मेरे स्टाइल के साथ ऑलमोस्ट मैच करता है, हाउ कुड आई इम्प्रूव माई सेल्फ. सो वर्क ऑन दैट. If you are going for this illustration field, work on this. First few years you might face rejections and everything, but don't let anything stop you.
Wow.
Yeah, and also connections banana बहुत ज़रूरी है, because without connections, without proper introduction, sharing your works. Groups join करना बहुत ज़रूरी है because there are so many things, so many topics जो like सुबह से लेकर रात तक discussions होती है books के बारे में. And also आजकल तो social media का ज़माना है, Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, that brings me to my next question actually. How important is social media for you?
Social media, I use social media as my like work promotion only. Instagram, I am like ज़्यादा active मैं इसमें हूँ Facebook rather than Instagram because Facebook has so many groups regarding this illustration field, regarding this book publication. Instagram में इतना groups नहीं है. So we as a group member, we discuss about books, about releasing books, about like कौन सा software.
You mean to say you have a community?
Yeah, we have a community over there.
Okay, I'd like to bring this to the notice of the youngsters out there. Even I myself use social media, to connect with my fans and my, followers out there. I would call them fans rather than followers. I believe that followers, I think only God has a right to have followers.
Exactly.
We can just have fans and people who like us. So I also connect with my fans, and I use that as a fan base to connect with people who love me and love my work, and to build that community of fans and work related things. So this is a good lesson that Sangam is sharing out here, that social media has its pros and cons, and you should use the pros for your benefit. Use it to build your career, use it to build a future for you, rather than social media becoming your weakness or your addiction, right?
Exactly. I only use my Facebook profile like to communicate with other authors, other publishers, other artists. We discuss about artworks. फिर कभी-कभी कुछ अगर कंपटीशन हो रहा है पे कोई एग्जीबिशन हो रही है तो we discuss about that thing. कौन सा पब्लिशर इस टाइम पे अच्छा जा रहा है.
मतलब very constructively you use social media.
Exactly. And Facebook is a good platform for that.
So now can I get a little bit personal if you don't mind?
No, that's of course. You can go ahead.
You can choose not to answer me. What about your future plans? I mean, like about settling down in life?
फिलहाल नहीं, because I want to move ahead and again मतलब अपने work field में I want to move ahead more. And
I also have my testimony right here on YouTube, and many people can go and see and watch it, and also know about my life and my overcoming challenges and circumstances too out there. So this was amazing, and you believe in Jesus, right?
Yeah, and all credit goes to you.
How has that made a change in your life?
Yeah, I was like a very much like unsettled person and like something like that. बहुत ज़्यादा था मेरा, but अभी I am like very much calm and settling down.
Do you have issues with fear also?
Yes, fear, ghost, haunted things. Suppose, yeah.
So after believing in God, how did this make a difference?
I was used to see like dead people in my dreams and all, and I have also already shared that with you.
This is your brush with paranormal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you had these strange experiences, and then when you started trusting and believing in God,
yes,
did that make a difference?
अभी तो एकदम ही I don't see any of them right now, like in my dreams and at all.
That's like a big testimony coming from you.
Exactly.
Okay, so Sangam, here we go with the rapid fire for you. You need to answer the questions quickly. Okay. The first question is God.
He is above everything.
Religion or spirituality?
Spirituality.
Favorite food?
घर का खाना, माँ के हाथ का.
Last film you saw?
बाजीराव मस्तानी.
School days or college days?
School days.
Favorite book?
Superman.
Favorite film?
Superman.
Favorite film is Superman. And yes, one surprise. Favorite author?
Favorite author? अभी मेरा genre तो is like kids book author. तो I have to say kids book author में my friend Cindy Handley Goodall. and Jongsirichi both.
Okay, both.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay. This was your rapid fire and you did very well. So thank you so much, Sangam, for joining us today on this show, Tete-a-tete with Vaishnavi.
Thank you.
And hope to see you again. And thank you so much for giving your time.
Thank you so
and
much.
An inspiring story.
Thank you so much for मेरे को यहाँ बुलाने के लिए आपके शो पे.
So, guys, that was Sangam Mitra Dasgupta for you. This is the end of this episode, but not the end of the show. Next time, I'll come again with one more inspirational story of a person who went against the tide, went against the accepted norms, and proved themselves in a profession which they believed in. And until then, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon.